That's the bus I needed to get on, and I missed it, so. I guess I'm walking. I am on my way to Kamishakuji. It's quite a hike. So hopefully I can catch the next bus. But it's a small little Tokyo neighborhood as far as Tokyo neighborhoods go. But there's these cute little shops all around the station. Way down there at the light, I think I see a bus coming. Wrong. It just turned. It was a bus headed down a different route. From my apartment, it takes about 30 minutes to walk to Kamishakuji. I guess I'm gonna walk the whole way. Maybe I can catch the bus on the way home. Yeah, there's plenty of buses going the opposite direction. So I'm going to do this one and maybe get some breakfast and then go around the corner here and maybe do a train painting. I'm not sure. Where were you when I needed you? Some people don't like my squiggly lines when I'm doing paintings. And I don't mind them at all. And the reason I don't mind them is because I used to really, really mind them. And so that was that perfect mindset, trying to make everything perfect, that I broke free from. And I'm really glad that I don't do that anymore. But I think that the squiggly lines really irk some people, and they don't see it as like really talented if it has squiggles. I'm not sure that I really care. I mean, I could sit here and like try to make them straight and like pull out a straight edge, and I mean, there's all kinds of things I could do to try to make this better, like more perfect. I'm so tired of trying to be perfect. I don't know about you, but I know perfection isn't possible anyway, and I just don't care. And I figure if I'm gonna make something good, I want it to at least reflect my imperfect personality. I don't know. If that makes any sense. But it makes sense to me. Oops. I love that there are little lights way back in there. It's dark in there, but you see little lights. Try Try to capture that. I'm not sure how yet. Okay. Back to the signage. Green. Put the no right in the middle. The no and the kanji on the sides. Oh. Is this mise? The Hana no mise, I think. Hana no mise is a flower shop, I think is what it says. They have a fax number on their sign. Believe it or not, some people in Japan still do use faxes. They may not. Maybe it's just a really old sign, but some people do. If you're not used to painting kanji or writing kanji, this could seem quite overwhelming to the average person. Fortunately, I'm in language school, so I write kanji all the time. Not that I know it all, because I definitely don't. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Now, once we start putting in these luscious details, things will start to pop. Get some of the flowers. You really, really need to deepen up that. Really need to deepen up the background. You know what? I think oh no. I think I might pull out the black. Some of this stuff is really, really deep dark back there, and I want to give it that extra depth because I want it to look like this flower shop goes back really far, and who knows what's back there. You know, that's the story of this painting. It's a mystery. What's in the flower shop? I mean, they could sell all kinds of things back in that flower shop. You'd never know. You would never know. I'm sure it's a very respectable business, don't get me wrong. I love flower shops. It's like the last true business that is like uncorrupted, because people who run flower shops, they genuinely, like, they just want to make the world a better place. It's like the last business left where you can just buy something that's very unselfish. The business model of a flower shop just runs off of the idea that people love each other and want to be generous to each other. You know, the buyer of a flower gets nothing in return other than just the satisfaction that whoever they're buying the flower for is going to love it. And I think that's beautiful. You know, they're not buying food to gorge themselves. They're not buying material things to waste their money on. They're buying something that can truly bring joy and happiness to another person. That's cool. That's really cool. And the really beautiful thing about flowers is that they are fleeting. here one day, gone the next. Right? Think about stuff like that a lot. Really dark up in there. Really, really dark up in there. I don't know that I got the right brush for this. I think we'll go that one. I'll start putting in some flowers. So we're gonna do the greens first. Flower time. Heck yeah. Flowers, baby. I'm realizing that Japanese people think I'm weird. I feel like that's okay. It's like, it's acceptable because I'm a foreigner. But I can get away with things that I think Japanese people can't get away with because they don't expect they don't expect much from me. I think, if I'm being truthful. Look at this bright red. There's some bright red flowers here. There. Some blues and purples. Some purple right here. It's an overcast day, so the light's not changing, which is nice. I think I've been going about painting all wrong. I've been trying to get good sunlight. Maybe I should just, maybe I should just avoid the sunlight. If you're a real painter and you don't think people should use black, then look away. Because I want to really get in here in these dark places. And really, I don't think I'm going to go straight black. I'm just going to mix black into some colors. But still. Like a little bit of purple in my black. I'm gonna put in these lights. All these beautiful lights. The beautiful, beautiful lights on the inside. There's a light here. There's a light here. almost pure white right here. Go straight in the middle. There's the scene right there. And there's the finished product. Well, with the tape still on it. I'm gonna sign it, go get some brunch, and do one more before I go home. So in Japan, they don't really do sweets for breakfast like Americans do. You know, no syrupy pancakes or donuts, things like that. They sometimes do salad, potato salad, usually toast. But if you're ever in Japan, don't go to the chains. Take the side roads and go find yourself a little cafe. The little shops where there's only like 10 to 12 seats, those are the really good places. Japanese people know it, but the tourists have no idea. So I don't have a lot of time for this next painting. I'm meeting a couple of friends this afternoon and visiting their ministry. They're missionary friends of mine on my team, and they've had this really cool ministry in Tokyo that is for mothers and children of salarymen who are busy all day till late hours of the day, and mothers and children can come hang out and learn about Jesus. It's pretty cool. So I'm gonna go check it out, but that means I don't have a lot of time. I wanted to get out of the street, but I've got plenty of room to work right here. What I'm looking at is this right across the street. At first it didn't look like much, but I really like that it's a corner spot. I like that I have plenty of room to work. I'm out of the way, and what really attracted me was all the wires. So I think I'm gonna do a long shot and get some of those wires in. As soon as I said that, the guy backed in over here and needed to come into this place. So it doesn't matter where you go, you're in the way. It's starting to rain. The joys of plein air painting. If I was working with oils, this wouldn't be a problem, but I'm working with gouache, so I don't know if this is gonna work. Yeah, I don't think this is a good idea. All right, it's gonna start downpouring. Regrettably, I'm moving on and going home. It's raining and I'm short on time. Things were just stacking up against me. It's a little bit disappointing because the more I envisioned that scene, the more I wanted to paint it. So I think I'm actually gonna come back. That kind of a scene just feels so Tokyo to me. And after all, I'm trying to capture Tokyo. I wouldn't call this plein air odyssey a complete failure. I got my flower shop out of it, so I'm happy. If you enjoyed this odyssey, subscribe to come with me on the next one. Until then, get out there and paint your own view.